Oh, hello, everybody. I'm Keith and JJ, Trish, and Sorryball. Hey, Sorryball, don't be shy. Come on out there, little guy. So JJ, Trish, Sorryball, and I would like to welcome you to QOTD, the Question of the Day show, the only game show that lets you be on the air. Join us by recording your video answers to our awesome daily questions.
That's right. And we will also show you how to make it on the air for our Friday big show. But first, hey, JJ, let's take a look at our current answer leaders.
Yes, let's hop right in. So we begin all the way at the beginning of the week with Saturday's question, which is, what food do they make where you live that you just cannot get anywhere else? We also have our top three answers. We have answers from both sides of the coast. We have answers from across the world, across the country. So join our viewers and let us know what food you just cannot get anywhere else.
New Jersey, we have Taylor egg and ham sandwiches, and you just can't get them anyplace else. You guys in California, I feel bad if you come on out here to New Jersey. We'll treat you right. On Sunday, our QOTD question was, what cult classic deserves a reboot? Yeah, there's so many great movies out there, but I got to tell you that if you do one of my cult classics, like, say, The Highlander, you better be careful because fans, we love our cult classics. These three guys came up with three super answers. It's not too late to put in your answer.
And we've also got the top three answers for Monday's question. If you could work remotely from anywhere, which paradise would you make your home? We got answers from islands and cities and everything in between.
You know, that's actually a big change up from yesterday. There must have been a lot of votes, a lot of new answers.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Yeah, no, I remember that Tamora was one of our favorite answers from yesterday, and now she's number one, so. Don't want to say we have influence.
Finally.
Speaking of influence, we have an influential question. That was a bad transition. We have Tuesday's question, which was, what four people would be at your dream dinner party? We have top three answers as well. We have a really good mix of answers, a lot of unconventional guest lists that honestly, saying them out loud, they make a lot of sense. And I think they'd be very interesting.
I pondered this one quite a bit. Wednesday, our QOTD question was, what is the biggest challenge facing your generation right now? Samantha, Greg, and Zachary have some thoughtful answers, thoughtful-ish answers, but there's a lot more. This is a big one. There's been actually a lot of really good thinking going on in this one. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Same here. No, it tackles a lot of really good and really big issues, so definitely a good question to answer. And finally, we have today's QOTD question, the sixth one and the last one of the week. Who do you still owe an apology to, and why do you refuse to give it? This is such a good question. It's a very deep and meaningful question, and we want to hear your deep, meaningful, and great answers.
Yeah. Sorryball has things to say. He's got apologies to make, but he's just a little shy. Sorryball, go to beontheair.com. You can just go record your answer there by clicking the big orange record button. You guys can go there too, and you can go and maybe record or just watch all the answers there. You can vote for your favorites, and you can play the amazing guess and bid game like these guys.
That's right. It's not too late to record your answer to this or any of this week's QOTDs for your very own chance to appear with us on our Friday Big Show. That's where Keith, JJ, Reed, and I host our super fun finale. It's every Friday at 4 p.m. Catch us on YouTube, Twitch, or right here at beyondtheair.com.
So today's QOTD is one of those big ones where people actually have to kind of crack open and share a little bit of themselves. And it's been sort of interesting because sometimes people have been starting off a little slow, they're really not ready to talk about it, but then it just dumps over, taking a bucket and turning it upside down. Out comes all the sorry, out comes all the feeling. It's a great question. JJ, have you seen any apologies or not apologies that you thought were really cool?
I did. So I found an answer from Brandy, who has an approach to this question I really love. She says she wants to apologize to her boyfriend for being just the best girlfriend that he has ever had. She's like, there's just something about setting your expectations so high, or being someone who sets other people's expectations so high, that past and future girlfriends just can't compare. Once you go Brandy, you do not go back.
She's apologizing for ruining him for all future girlfriends.
Exactly.
I like it. She's got, positive self-image. Trish, speaking of positive self-images, Trish.
Yes.
What did you see there, user base? Anybody speak to you?
Yeah, I found an answer that resonated. It's from Denny. She said she needs to apologize to her little sister for borrowing her clothes and having her do her hair all the time. But the way that she sees it, younger siblings are there just so you can borrow their clothes. But as the little sister, I'm going to disagree with Denny here because I think it's the little one's job to rob the older sibling, but maybe that's just the way we rolled.
Yeah, it's a two-way street. It's a good one. So for me, my favorite was Andre. Andre says he probably owes an apology to an ex-girlfriend, but he's not going to give it. And then he cryptically says, there were reasons we broke up. Andre, I need more deets. Got to record another one, part 2, and tell us all of the, I'm sorry. You got to go give us the tea. That's what I meant to say. Isn't that what you kids say?
It is, and you used it perfectly. Congratulations. You are hip with the trends.
I'm on fleek. Do we still say that? No.
Okay, I think take it. Stop while you're ahead. That was good, but yeah. Congratulations. So, as we mentioned, today's QOTD is not the only one you can answer. We have 5 other ones from this week that you should send in your amazing answers for. We wanted to recognize an answer from this week that we just really loved. So, receiving the honor of Dinner Party Delight for her answer to Tuesday's question, what 4 people would be at your dream dinner party? We have Brittany. So let's dig into her answer.
Okay, so 4 people that would be at my dream dinner party. 1, obviously Jesus. He's got all the answers. You could ask him anything. Plus, he would save me a ton of money on wine for that dinner party. 2 was Gordon Ramsay, because he could give me tips on cooking so my dinner parties can improve and improve. Bonus points if he calls me an idiot sandwich. Number 3, Elmo. He can babysit my kid while I'm throwing this dinner party. I don't have a babysitter, and my kid would just absolutely love it. So, fun for the whole family. Number 4, Lucille Ball. She's just my hero, and if we're, going people we want to meet, Lucille Ball. I would have a special guest of Tiny Tim with his ukulele as our musical guest, because I just feel like it would be really funny to watch Gordon Ramsay snap after hearing Tiptoe Through the Tulips for like the 1000th time.
Wow. Her dinner party just keeps expanding. But hey, do you guys know what Brittany would make for dinner for the Son of God? Cheese and rice.
You are very bold. Very bold. To pun at Jesus' expense.
Cheese and rice. All right, fans, you still have 1 day left to submit your own videos. Go to beontheair.com to record your answers now. And you can also vote for all your favorite videos and maybe even join us on the air.
Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us. We particularly want to thank everybody who has recorded so far this week. You still have a little bit of time. You can join us on the air by recording your video answer. We cannot wait to see you tomorrow during the big show at 4 o'clock Eastern and to see you on TV.
See you then. Bye.
Bye. Sorry, guys.
Jesus.
Cheese and rice.